Albert Park, Melbourne, the home of the Australian Grand Prix. The first time that this beautiful Albert Park venue was used to host the Australian Grand Prix was back in 1996. It really is in a great location, sandwiched as it is between the city and the ocean. It's the perfect place for a Grand Prix because of the sheer enthusiasm of the organisers and the huge crowds we see here year in and year out. I'm told that the crowds are up again this year. Conditions are just about perfect here today. Clear skies and perfect temperatures on and off the track. The forecast is also good and we expect it to stay like this for the whole race. Giancarlo Fisichella will start from pole. Second on the grid is Michael Schumacher. They're followed by Fernando Alonso in third, Massa fourth. Montoya takes fifth. Kimi Raikkonen is next to him in sixth. Rubens Barrichello starts seventh. Heidfeld will start from eighth.
We have a cleared grid and the drivers are ready for the off. And off they go on their parade lap.
Here we go. Just remember, you don't have 100% grip yet as the tyres aren't fully warmed up. The tyre blankets can only do so much. Scrubbing the tyres left and right across the track surface will put extra heat in them. This should give you slightly more grip when you're starting the race. Try to get heat in the tyres before the final bend too. This way, you should have some heat in them whilst you wait for the rest of the grid to assemble. As you know, you're placed outside the points at the moment, but we're still hoping for a better overall performance in the race. We think that you're in a good position to score some points today. Once you're sat on the grid, your tyre temperatures will drop again. So make sure that you finish this sector with as much heat in the tyres as possible. The current temperatures are a little low at the moment. Okay, final checks show that all systems are nominal, everything's looking good. Good luck and enjoy the race.
It seems like an age for the drivers waiting for the lights to signal the start of the race. The race is go, go, go! Michael Schumacher gets off to a flyer. So does Alonso. Here come the drivers ploughing into the first corner. There's real drama around turn one. It's Schumacher! Well, he's clearly going to have to retire from that incident today. Alonso was the other car involved in that incident. That incident doesn't seem to have done him too much harm. With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Fisichella leads. Massa is second. He's up from fourth. Raikkonen is third. Heidfeld fourth. Rosberg is fifth. Barrichello is sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher and Button eighth.
Great time through sector 1, keep it going. Tyres are reading green on the condition indicator. You should have optimum grip levels now. Fourth position, you have fourth.
As the drivers start their third lap, Fisichella leads. Massa is second. Raikkonen is third. In fourth place, Rosberg. Barrichello fifth. Jensen Button in sixth. He's moved up from eighth. Alonso, 7th. That's a gain of 2 places. Next is Ralf Schumacher. The contest for 14th place is starting to heat up. Speed has to stop in the next couple of laps to refit and refuel. Ide has a shot at getting past him here.
He'll probably be in first, so he'll need a decent stop here. They might well short-fill him. Ide applies the pressure in sector 1. The gap is half a second at the moment.
You're up by 0.3 of a second in the second sector.
It looks like Speed is responding to the pressure applied by his opponent. He was faster through the previous sector. The gap is out to 1.2 seconds now.
Good final sector, your best so far this session.
Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Fisichella leads. Massa is second. Raikkonen is third. In fourth place, Rosberg. Barrichello fifth. Jensen Button in sixth. Alonso 7th. Next is Ralf Schumacher.
Good start, you just put in your best time through sector 1.
The Super Aguri mechanics are out in the pit lane.
Speed is on a roll now. He extends his lead by 0.3 seconds.
You just put in your best time through sector 2.
Speed made some time during the middle part of that lap. The gap has now grown to 1.8 seconds.
The rubber on your tyres is starting to get worn, and this will affect the levels of grip you're getting. Great time through sector 3, keep it up.
Let's see who the top 8 drivers are. Fisichella leads. Massa is second. Raikkonen is third. In fourth place, Rosberg. Barrichello fifth. Jensen Button in sixth. Ide drives into the pit lane.
your stop on the next lap. Your stop is next lap. Up by 0.3 of a second in sector 1.
Ide exits the pit lane. The Toro Rosso mechanics are out in the pit lane.
Try and hold this position, you have third. 0.3 of a second faster through sector 3.
At the halfway mark, Fisichella leads. Raikkonen is second. Rosberg is in third place. That's a gain of 1 place. Barrichello fourth. That's Scott Speed entering the pits.
Your stop is at the end of this lap. Stop at the end of this lap.
Speed exits the pit lane.
Speed has kept his position. That might have been Ide's best opportunity to get past.
There's a nice tussle shaping up for 5th place. I think Ralf Schumacher will have to stop soon. He needs to refuel. There's an opening here for Montoya.
Seems he'll be first into the pits. I wouldn't be surprised if they short-fill him.
While your tyres are blue, don't go crazy. Wait till they're green and you have optimum traction.
The mechanics are out in the Toyota pits. I can see the McLaren mechanics out in the pit lane.
Montoya is on it in sector 1. He's managed to reduce the deficit by another 0.2 of a second. Montoya continues to push hard, once again reeling in his opponent. The gap is half a second at the moment.
Here comes Ralf Schumacher into the pits. Montoya enters the pits.
The car condition indicator is showing green tyres. They've heated up nicely now. Grip should be good. We're almost home. 5 laps and counting. Third position. You're in third position.
Ralf Schumacher exits the pit lane.
Ralf Schumacher rejoins back ahead of his challenger. Regretfully for Montoya, he'll now have to force his way past on the track if he wants that position.
We're at 2/3 race distance. Fisichella leads. That's a gain of 2 places. Massa is second. Rosberg is in third place. Fourth is Raikkonen. He's up from seventh. Barrichello fifth. Alonso sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And in eighth place is Juan Pablo Montoya. He slid down from second. Alonso posts his personal best lap of the race so far. That's a lap of 1:30.81. Barrichello isn't as quick as that. He's lapping at the high end of 1:48, dipping down into the low 1:49s. Massa has picked up the pace. That's his best lap today. That's a lap of 1:30.66. Rosberg is significantly slower than that. He's been lapping in the high 33s, low 34s.
Someone just retired from the race, hang on. Yep, confirmed, it's the race leader. You are currently holding second position.
There are precious few laps left in this race and Raikkonen is shortening the gap. It looks like the race is still on. The pressure is now on Rosberg. The gap currently stands at 0.6 seconds. Rosberg is fastest through the third sector. The gap has increased to 1.5 seconds.
As we head into the final few laps, Massa is first. Second is Nico Rosberg. He's up from third. Raikkonen is third. Barrichello fourth. Alonso is fifth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. Montoya is seventh. And Button eighth. That's a gain of 2 places.
Rosberg was the faster of the two through the previous sector as well. He looks as if he's trying to prove a point. That's extended the gap by 4/10. Rosberg goes fastest through the middle part of this lap. The gap has now grown to 2.3 seconds. Rosberg was the faster of the two through the previous sector as well. The gap is now 2.7 seconds.
As we head into the closing stages of this Grand Prix, Massa is first. Second is Nico Rosberg. Raikkonen is third. Barrichello fourth. Alonso is fifth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. Montoya is seventh. And Button eighth.
Raikkonen has started to pick up the pace again now. He's not willing to let this gap get any bigger. He's reduced the gap by another 1/10 of a second.
time through Sector 2.
Rosberg is picking up some decent speed now. He increases his lead by 0.3 of a second. The pressure seems to have gotten to Raikkonen. Things are looking up for Rosberg, however. He's kept it consistent throughout. It really has proved to be decisive at this stage of the race. Massa in P1 has begun his last lap.
Last lap, Felipe Massa, looks like he can win it.
Massa has given the crowd a fantastic display of racing here at this Grand Prix.
Great last sector, the quickest you've been through there.
The team settled on a one-stop strategy for this race. Leading the field on this final lap after starting 4th will give his confidence a terrific boost, I should think. The condition and the performance of his car have been excellent today.
According to our computers, the tyres are accumulating some wear now. Just keep an eye on it.
Massa races past the checkered flag for the maximum 10 points and top spot on the podium. Rosberg will come home in second. Another brilliant weekend here in Melbourne, I think you'll agree. Join us in 2 weeks' time when we'll be heading back to Europe for a 5-race stint that will start at San Marino, where Ferrari will be expected to put on a show of strength for the ever-loyal Tifosi. Following that, it's the Nürburgring for the European Grand Prix. Then Barcelona in Spain, and then heading into June, we've got the wonderfully glamorous, star-studded Monaco Grand Prix, and finally on to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix before heading stateside. We hope you'll join us for all of them. See you soon.